Welcome to 5 Topics with 5 Star. Ready, set, go! Topic number 1. Ever wonder why famous people become even more rich and more famous after they die? Look through the annals of history and you can find several, but only one has had a sex tape that has risen from the grave. You've got it, winner, winner, chicken dinner, Tupac Shakur. How is it possible that we could release a sex tape of someone who's dead? And by the way, I'm not a fan of Tupac, but give me a break. Topic number 2. Fantasy update, fantasy update. Tony Romo has had one of the most inconsistent seasons ever. He's gone from rags to riches and back to rags. I honestly do not believe the reports of him playing with a punctured lung. I think the story was blown way out of proportion and fabricated to make Romo look as good as possible and to try to help with his image. How about that image now? 3 interceptions and handing the Detroit Lions a victory on a silver platter? The Romo coaster continues in Dallas. In other news, welcome back Arian Foster. 30 carries, 155 yards rushing, 1 touchdown, and 22 total fantasy points. 2 words, Megatron. 8 touchdowns in 4 games. Sick. And finally, Aaron Rodgers. Are you kidding me? 4 passing touchdowns, 2 rushing touchdowns, 408 yards, and 45 fantasy points, all in the same game. Ridiculous. How's your fantasy team doing? My Miami 5-star are 4-0. Topic number 3. Do you need a small protein snack that actually tastes good? Well, try this. Grab 1 jar of all-natural crunchy peanut butter, add 4 scoops of protein powder, mix well, roll them into little balls, and place in the freezer, and bam! You have chocolate protein balls. Topic number 4. Here's an interesting tidbit. Thanks to @Lagana for pointing this out via @SethMates, the WWE Championship changed hands 8 times in the last 78 days. But from 1978 to 1989, the WWE Championship only changed hands 7 times. Wow, and we thought WCW had problems with their title. Last but certainly not least, topic number 5. When I heard the name Brett Favre mentioned in the news, my first thought was, he's back? Again? Then I heard this interview.
As far as what was going through your mind when you saw Aaron Rodgers and the Packers go on their Super Bowl run last season?
I'm going to be quite honest. I was not surprised. The biggest surprise for me was they didn't do it sooner. Because it's funny how people forget over time, but my last year in Green Bay, prior to the first game, really started training camp, I made the remark that this is probably the most talented team I've ever played. Yeah.
Do you think Favre is taking a cheap shot at Aaron Rodgers? Well, I have absolutely zero problem with what Favre has to say. Whether he likes Rodgers or not, he absolutely said great things about the guy, and kudos to Favre for doing so. After all, Rodgers did take Favre's team to the Super Bowl and win, so get your panties out of a wad and stop trying to make something out of nothing. Thank you for joining me. See you next time.